Okay, here we are back again for the second part of Wildlife Exploitation Preserve. We're right next to an ammo machine, so we can use as many Tesla grenades as we want. I'm really starting to like these Tesla grenades a lot. Look at that. And we've already cleared out the building. And the reason I don't use that natural selection annex door as a save point to do a save quit is because if you do that, all the wildlife in that area that we just cleared before we entered this building respawns. And so you can end up with these enemies in front of you and those enemies coming back in behind you, and you're fighting from the front and the back. And I hate getting caught in that. And, I hate it so much that I'd rather just play straight through than make a save point there. So that's why I just kept going. I've been choosing Ward for the last 3 level ups since we got Corrosive Cloud, because Ward is a good shield skill. It improves our capacity and our shield recharge delay, and that's what I look for in a shield anyway, so it's nice to have a skill that just enhances that. Let's go make sure that we have all the stalkers taken care of before we go back to that vending machine. We just got hit by slag, and that can oftentimes really suck, because the next thing that hits you is probably going to take you all the way down. Not to fight for your life necessarily, because you've got health gate, but look how well that Gwen's head works. It just took out his shield in one burst. So I'm pretty happy with everything we've got right now. Now it's time to clear everything out and go back to the vending machine, refill all our ammo, and make sure we're ready for the next little part. Because we're not going to get another vending machine now. This is the last one we see. We'll have to rely on ammo chests. And I've learned that repeatedly returning to these vending machines as you progress is a bad idea. Stuff actually respawns pretty quickly. So if you keep returning to these vending machines, you're going to pay for it. You're going to have to refight all the stuff over again. It's like there's some areas of the game, like in Bloodshot Stronghold, where you can kind of abuse that and go back even when you're pretty far in, to continue to access the vending machines, sell your stuff, refill your ammo. But it is not recommended here to do that. Which kind of sucks, because you want to make sure you are fully ammoed up when you get to Bloodwing. Since we're in normal mode, it's not as big of a deal, but later on, it's like you don't want to be low on ammo, because Bloodwing can sometimes take a lot. Now we should have the stalkers cleared out, and it'll be just loaders for a minute here. Cloud Kill allows us to kill those guys before they even are fully unfolded. And it just deletes those guys. Maya is just so compatible with my style of playing. And I suspect that she would be anyway, but she was the first character that I had any success with, so her skill tree kind of trained me, so it's kind of a chicken and the egg thing. There's my example of how a homing grenade does not see an invisible enemy. It flew right over that stalker, and now it's searching for something. Their little child grenades are running around looking for something else to attack, and it's just a wasted grenade. But in a second here, we're going to want that homing corrosive grenade. It's like a badass loader's going to come out of the building. In fact, here he comes now. You can see his red dot on the mini-map. Oh, but they're going to send some other guys too. And my corrosive grenade's going to hit that guy instead of the big guy.
Silence.
That's about as easy as it gets in this section. We picked up a better slag sniper right there, and it's going to take me a long time to realize that that one's better than the one that we have starred in our inventory. We don't need to worry about ammo too much because we've got that room with the loot midgets coming up. And if nothing else, they will give up a bunch of ammo. But I guess I'm going to go ahead and do my diligence here. See what I can get. Oh, we're glad to get the grenades anyway. I know there's another Mordecai stash somewhere, but I don't know if it's in this area. I honestly can't remember. I should look it up. But honestly, I don't really care that much. It's not like there's going to be a massively awesome chest in there. At least probably not.
One of these cells. Don't worry about the uglies and the other ones. They can't get to you. Just get to Bloodwing, and you'll have what you need to upgrade Claptrap and get through that death wall.
So here's the little room. Let's just get one right away. Harold worked well on him. We'll wait for Phase Lock to come back before we open the next one. Since I'm a wuss and I'm not going to take on 4 of them at the same time. So the Herald is not looking nearly as good on that guy. I'm thinking maybe if we get another non-robot loot midget, we'll try the Heartbreaker instead. Oh yeah. That worked pretty well. He didn't have a shield, so Heartbreaker went to work right away on that guy. Last one. That guy did have a shield.
Bye.
Once his shield was gone, it only took like one more hit. Got a spiker. We don't really care about. Kind of interested in that one though. Compare it to our Gwen's head. Maybe it's pretty good. So we'll make a space for it. Got an obvious throwaway there. Don't want to keep that either, so that's 2 slots open to pick things up with. Don't want a rubberized. And we don't need another grenade in our ammo pool. And we don't really need ammo out of there either, probably. So time to go check on Bloodwing. Let's move this mission along. Enough with the loot midgets. They have not been generous. Just ammo and nothing else.
Looking for Bloodwing? Oh, I moved her a few hours ago. Somewhere
We found a feather.
more dramatic. Bloodwing ain't
That's
dead.
not a good sign. And Jack's still being a smartass about it.
Wait a minute. I'm seeing some commotion in the observation wing. Maybe they moved her there. Just keep
Now,
pushing to the preserve.
Jack lets out all the animals so they can attack us. And we've got something right on us. On the minimap, you can see that red dot is right on me. And he's right behind me now. I want the Tesla.
Great.
Took care of him. And I'm not paying attention to that shock skag coming at us. The Tesla's not going to do any good against him, and I just got blasted by shock damage. Hasta la vista, Maya. There's something down there. Let's try the Herald at ground level, maybe. Hallelujah. We got pretty lucky. The Herald saved us. So amazingly, I still haven't died. What the hell? That was a prime chance to totally get killed. But that just goes to show you, my old mindset. Let's get some sweet release off of this guy here.
I love my powers.
Get our health back. Pretty good. Good enough. But, in the old days, I used to just be like, once I'd go in to fight for my life, I'd pretty much give up. I'd be like, well, I guess I'm dead. Like in Borderlands 1 and even playing Borderlands 2 for a long time, that was kind of my attitude. I was like, I guess that's over. But it's totally not. I mean, even taking wild shots is better than nothing, because stuff like what just happened could happen. And you might just luck out and end up still alive. Look at us, we're back to full health. I found that going through this way is better as far as not aggroing the stalkers too early. Give you a chance to look at this stuff before you have to fight those guys. None of that is of interest. And a stalker always comes down onto this ledge. And with Cloud Kill, that was super easy. So we'll make another Tesla wall for ourselves. See how many we can catch in the Tesla trap. 2. But there's another dot. It looks like he's probably down below. I do not see him though. And amazingly, that Tesla got him. Even though it wasn't a good throw, and he was already jumping, it still caught him mid-air. So we've used quite a bit of shotgun ammo there, and grenades. we might want to see if we can replenish any of that. And more stalkers that generally don't show up until you actually jump down here. So you really can't kill them from that balcony area. You can see these guys are tougher. The Tesla's not instantly deleting them. And they throw these weird things at you. I don't know what those are. Cyclone stalkers that throw weird things at you and are fairly hard to kill.
Please stop.
Pretty good shields on those things. So I think we're done with those guys. Next up is Skags. So we're already pretty appropriately armed to fight Skags. And there's a lot more ammo up under that little walkway. Don't need any, I guess. But we could use some grenades again. No grenades.
I had my boys build a preserve to research the full applications of slag. See, it's not just an elemental damage type. If you know how to use it, slag has lots of applications.
I think we're pretty much ready for Skags. Usually there's Skags and racks out here. And I don't know, 5 times out of 6, maybe even 9 times out of 10, the racks don't actually aggro to you. They'll go after the Skags, but usually if you don't shoot at them, they leave you alone. They just only go after the Skags. And then I jump down here just to get more of them to spawn. And they seem to have a hard time, like, coming up onto this little metal ramp. So I usually retreat to here. Now that Maya's so overpowered, it looks ridiculous to retreat like this. But once we get to higher modes and different characters, it's not going to be that ridiculous of a retreat. You can see some dots on the mini-map. We're expecting an elemental Skag. There's almost always one here. And we're not really doing anything to it. Our corrosive cloud has minimal effect against him. Now all these little Skags are going to go get corrosified. He can corrosify all of his minions. And that barf Skag got me pretty good. But it's really not doing that much damage to my shield. Not like that shock Skag did to us.
Free.
And the shock's doing okay against him.
Badass.
But the Heartbreaker did really well. I'm hesitant to walk into his little corrosive demise. And I don't want to go out there and collect all the ammo from those Skag piles because that will attract the racks. Now we're going to have Hyperion soldiers. So let's put on a sniper rifle. And we'll try a slag one this time. There we go.
Slag.
And we got slagged as well.
Interesting reaction.
Like pretty much everything other than that corrosive badass skag has been like a walk in the park here. There's 3 grenades for us. Let's see what we can afford to lose. Don't care about that. Don't throw that away. That's the good one. The one without the star is the good one. And I just threw it out. Now we have our grenade ammo full. And we're free to throw all of those grenades out of our inventory and yet still keep the grenades in our ammo pool. So there goes one right there. That one's worth a lot of money, so I took it even though I don't intend to use it. Fortunately, I have enough sense to say, let's not throw that one away. We got another grenade to toss out. Still got our slag sniper on. Missed. But that was pretty much instantaneous. That was not very effective until the second shot. Now I got out the Heartbreaker and I'm starting to realize I do not have my Hyperion loadout. So let's select some other things to use. And it's going to be strictly Hyperion for a while. No more mixed enemies, no more wildlife until we get to Bloodwing. That is one of those times where I really love Cloud Kill. I hate dealing with those propeller guys. It's like I always shoot at their feet anyway. Corrosive Cloud is probably, throwing a grenade, Corrosive Cloud grenade at them is probably the best thing to do if you don't have Cloud Kill. Now this is stupid because I'm standing right next to a shock tank. And that was close. Let's get some sweet release to try to remedy that. Let's see if that homing grenade takes out more than one dot. Looks like not. In fact, another one just entered. There's shock barrel working in our favor more this time. I don't know what that was. Some kind of a twitch. My shots went way off to the left. And let's not get hit by another shock barrel, shall we?
Strangely satisfying.
And it's cleared out in here. Maya is just kicking butt. Yeah, let's take off the Heartbreaker. It's not going to help us much anymore. And put on the amp shield. Good plan. Sometimes loot midgets can jump out of these lockers too. I don't know what I was looking at there. Probably my ammo. See how good I was on ammo. We're in pretty good shape. Usually I more meticulously scour this for ammo. But since Cloud Kill is doing so much damage for us, we're not using as much ammo as we otherwise would. Switch to the Corrosive Cloud Grenade, which is working fine. Saw we got an amp shot there. We're just massacring these guys. And we still have phase lock available if we want it.
Another down.
Corrosive Gwen's head. Cloud Kill is back, so shoot that guy in the foot and down he goes.
I know Bloodwing would have the biggest badass they could
2 guys down with 1 burst.
be a problem for you.
3 guys.
So heads up.
1 guy down, 2 guys down. I mean, Cloud Kill is just racking up the kills. It was not misnamed. Yeah, I finally switched it away from doctor's orders so I can see how many slag samples I've collected. Another thing that's totally not important, but I tend to do every time. Let's get all 10 slag samples. There is our grenade. We can be fully loaded on grenades. What have we got to discard? Another grenade we can throw away. Yep, don't need that. Welcome aboard. Grenade loadout full.
You found the slag samples? Fantastic.
We got all 10.
Come with Roland once you finish whatever irrelevant thing you're doing right now.
Oh yeah, that's some good luck. We just got a shock-resistant turtle shield, so as soon as Bloodwing goes into his shock mode, we gotta put that thing on. That is a great upcoming survival mechanism. You gotta appreciate your good luck when you have it, because that was some good luck right there. I love that shield. Now I put on that slag sniper without realizing that it is the other slag sniper, which is the one I would want to put on if I was paying attention. But I'm not paying attention and I have no idea which one. I don't even know that I have 2 yet. So it kind of sucks to rewatch yourself and see all the things that you were being stupid about that you didn't have any idea at the time. The whole 2020 factor. Don't throw that one away. No, that's the good one. Don't throw that one away, you idiot. But here, I just completely accidentally, without even meaning to, put on the right slag sniper. The one that has 12 in the magazine and more damage. It's exactly what we want, and I did it entirely by accident. Oh yeah, we want to change out our grenade. Let's go with the incendiary transfusion.
Shame. I've been doing some really interesting iridium experiments.
Since it's gonna, the skags are gonna come out. So, even though it's not quite as powerful of a grenade, the incendiary will be better when the skags come out.
Just give it up, kiddo.
And we better start thinking about recovering health now because it's probably going to be needed. So, if there is a health vial in any of these, we want to know so that we can run and retrieve it when things get ugly.
I'm sorry, soldier, but you gotta beat Bloodwing down. Do what you can to save her, but if you can't, she's got what we need to get into Control Core Angel and grab the vault key. That's what matters here.
Okay, here comes Fire Bloodwing.
Fire! Fire. What else is there?
It's doing all right. And get the heck out of the way. We got hit, which is not ideal. But we are making progress with this Vladov slag sniper. We got hit again, but we are still putting the damage on Bloodwing right now. We are already into shock mode. Put the turtle shield on. Put the turtle shield on. Dude, it's in shock. Put the turtle shield on. We actually hit Bloodwing hard enough to stop her from coming all the way down at us. But we're not going to remain safe for long. Put the turtle shield on. There we go. And just in time. Holy moly. And that should about do it for her shock mode. Yep. Okay, put the fire Ludmilla on. To heck with this Vladov. Get the Ludmilla out. Nope, we're going to put the amp shield on. We want a little extra power.
Grenade out!
Going to try to get some of our health back, although how, I don't know. There's no skags out. There it is. There it is, the big gun. Heck yeah. Man, that Ludmilla was kicking butt. What level is it? Like a level 13 Ludmilla? And this part really sucks. I mean, yeah, we just finished the mission and that's good. But I'm sure like a lot of other guys, Mordecai and Bloodwing was my introduction to Borderlands. It was the first character I played. So, it kind of sucks.
Damn it, Jack! I'm gonna kill you! You hear me? I'm sorry about Bloodwing, soldier.
So Mordecai's got to be like devastated.
Claptrap, and we'll be able to get through the security field leading to Control Core Angel.
And Jack's all got to be a smartass about it. Which, you know, you're like, dude, now is not the time to be a smartass. What is wrong with you? I really want those sniper rifles because they're worth more. And I want to take a closer look at them just in case. I would rather have them. I need one more space. Now I finally notice I have two Vladov slag rifles. Thank goodness I finally saw it and picked the right one. 12 in the magazine, 3.1 reload, higher damage, hell yeah. And then later on, I make a stupid decision about sniper rifles, so we still have that to look forward to. I still managed to pull it out in the end and make a nice stupid decision. And that Fireburst is looking kind of appealing. So I want to compare it to the one I already have. And the one I have is Homing. Same level, 0 fuse time, so mine's better. And I completely ignore this other chest off to our right. I just sweep right by it. Not even going to look in there. Now we got to get prepared because there's going to be stalkers, probably some loaders too, but they don't let you out of here scot-free. You got to get back to the fast travel and there's going to be stalkers. Mordecai helps you out, but he doesn't necessarily kill everything. He's only there like temporarily, and you kind of got to deal with at least some of it. But he gets all mad and starts just blasting everything in sight for a little bit, which is helpful.
Blake! Where's a bloody violin? Whoa! You didn't
Here they come.
we're gonna get out of here alive.
Since we're almost out of here, we can throw as many grenades as we want. Or we can throw all 8, at least.
Get down.
See, there's Mordecai.
Screw you! Get down, Diablo, you sons of bitches!
I should be hurrying a little bit more to make sure that Mordecai gets as many of these guys. One thing that sucks is if one of these enemies does manage to kill you, Mordecai can easily take your second wind away from you. By doing his crazy, all-powerful shots from on high. We'll put a Tesla in that stalker's way so he doesn't chase us out of here. Everything looks all clear. Alright, the vending machines. Time for me to make a dumb decision. I narrowly escaped last time, but this one is probably even worse. Maybe not, I don't know. In the end, it might not be worse. Oh, there's another corrosive sniper. Let's compare them. And to my eyes now, it's like not even a contest. Stick with the Hyperion, dude. Don't take that doll. It only holds 6. The reload time is longer. It hardly has any more damage at all. What are you doing? What are you doing? But I did it. Hasta la vista, good little Hyperion corrosive sniper. It was nice using him for one mission. Hopefully we'll get a new one before the next mission. And I think I mentioned it before, but our next project is to start Gage early rather than to continue on with Maya. Hopefully it'll only take 2 episodes. It might take 3 episodes before Gage is actually ready in Sanctuary with Claptrap's secret stash open so that she can take storage items off of Maya's hands. But it might take 3 episodes. And of course, before we come back with Maya on the next mission, we will do some more farming. We'll look around at least. And we may well come up with a better corrosive sniper. And for that mission, our next mission for Maya is the Slab King. And for that, we don't need corrosive except for buzzards. We'll want a corrosive sniper for buzzards. And now that I think about it, maybe that doll will be good to get off 3 or 4 shots at a time against the buzzards and take them down quick. That might be good. So maybe it wasn't such a bad mistake. It still doesn't hold enough in the magazine, and the reload time isn't great, so I still don't like that decision, but just maybe it'll be alright.
I'm sorry about Bloodwing, soldier. Take this note to Thousand Cuts. You're going to deliver that note to a bandit leader known as the Slab King. Now, he used to be a part of the Crimson Raiders until his methods got too brutal. I didn't think ripping Hyperion officials limb from limb in front of their loved ones was an effective way to get intel. He disagreed. Still, he owes me a favor, and he can help us get past the bunker outside Control Core Angel.
Okay, we'll go see the Slab King, but not right away. First, we'll go start Gage. And that is it for this episode.